guys, welcome back to the channel. So it's dinner time and I'm gonna do this vlog style.
And Dallas is here.
Dallas is here. So we're going to cook some dinner. We're gonna make some pasta. I don't have really a name for it. It's just
Chicken
we'll
pasta?
call it a Cajun Alfredo-y type pasta.
Please.
Okay?
I want it to be called chicken pasta.
Chicken pasta it is. So Dallas said he wants to call it chicken pasta. So chicken pasta it is. So what we got? We have
Some
chicken.
And
And
some of these.
what's that?
I don't read Japanese.
It's heavy cream.
It's what?
So heavy cream. Heavy cream. Now, if you're following along this recipe with me, you don't have to use heavy cream if you want. You can use light cream or whatever substitute you may have. I'm using 2 of these though. I'm sorry for the dairy-free people. It really isn't for you. But anyways, heavy cream. I'm using 2 of these. I don't know where my other one's at. Oh,
And we also
there it is.
have shredded cheese.
We have some cheese. This is Parmesan cheese. And use a little bit of that.
And we have like
What's that? You gotta hold it to the camera so they can see it. Not too close. What's that?
it's
Pepper?
pepper,
That's black pepper.
black pepper.
Black pepper.
Now I finally know how to use one of these.
Okay. And then we have cayenne pepper because, you know, if you know me, you know. And then, what's this? This is,
It's a kind of curry thing.
no, it's Creole seasoning. We're gonna use some Creole seasoning.
I also have some noodles.
We have some noodles. This is some
Some more.
fettuccine noodles.
I have more.
Fettuccine noodles. I have my hot water boiling already.
That thing of this.
We have parsley. So, this is what I have so far. Oh, we're also going to use some wine. This is a Sauvignon Blanc. I'm also drinking it right now too.
I need to see. I need to see me too.
But anyways, yes. So let's make this. Okay, shall we? Let's do it. You ready? Let's go. All right, y'all. Okay, I got some garlic. I'm gonna add I have like 4. Oh no.
It took a very long time to get some garlic.
I have like 4 cloves of garlic minced that we're gonna add to this. Not yet. We're gonna add it when we get ready to make the sauce. But for right now, we're gonna cook the chicken and then we're gonna take it out. Once it's done, like almost done, we're gonna take it out and then we're gonna make our sauce and we're gonna put it back in. Okay?
Yeah.
All right. And then I have my water boiling for my pasta.
What are we gonna use this for?
For our pasta. But we're not gonna put that in yet because the pasta's gonna cook really fast. So once this is almost done, we're gonna put the pasta into the bowl. All right, so let's cook the chicken. So I'm gonna put this on here. I would say about a tablespoon or so. This has salt in it, y'all. So there's no need to add extra salt to your food. If you want, you can, but I wouldn't recommend it.
That's so much.
So I'd say about a tablespoon or less of this Creole seasoning. You're gonna add some black pepper. Black pepper. That thing's cheap.
Doing that little pink thing the mommy has with the milk.
Gonna add the black pepper.
Alright, that's perfect. Bring the whole thing. Come on. Alright, do that.
You put that in your face? No. Black pepper. I'm gonna add a little bit of cayenne. This is not, you can skip this if you want. It shouldn't be too hot. Just to give it a kick. Okay? Also, we're gonna add some onion powder. Onion powder. some onion powder. I would say about half a teaspoon onion powder. Alright. So let's mix this stuff up. Bless you. So we're going to kind of cook this chicken down. And then once it's done, we'll come back and then we'll take this out. And then we'll make the sauce. Alright, so we'll be back in just a minute. Okay? Alright. So the chicken is done. Well, done as I want it to be before I make the sauce.
Wait, if it's actually done, can I try it?
Not yet, no. So I like the little crispy bits on the chicken. That's how I like mine. You don't have to do it if you don't want to. Oh, by the way, this is chicken thighs. You can use chicken breasts if you don't want to use chicken thighs. I like that there's a little bit of fat rendered in here, and that little bit of little crispy bits at the bottom of that. We're gonna clear that all up in just a minute. Trust me. Okay, so as you can see, this pan's got a lot going on with it right now. It looks kind of crazy, I know. There's a little bit of oil in there. We're going to pour some of that out. We don't need all of that. So we're going to pour some of that out.
Oh, yeah.
But what we do have in the bottom of this is what chefs like to call fond. So I'm going to show you how we make this turn into yummy goodness in just a second. Give me a minute. I'm going to pour out some of this oil. I'll be right back. Alright. Turn the water off for me. Alright, so hang on a second, baby.
A lot of people want to
Alright, you guys. So I had to go into voiceover mode because my house got a little bit too loud and you could hardly hear me. So anyways, you can see here I have my pan and it looks a bit of a mess, but trust me, we're going to use that and turn it into a very good sauce. So I'm going to start out by putting in about a tablespoon of unsalted butter, and we're going to let that kind of cook down a little bit, and that's going to start to raise that sediment that's in the bottom of the pan a little bit. So at this point, turn your heat down to about a medium heat. We don't want this to burn anymore. We're going to go ahead and add in our garlic. I had about 5 cloves of garlic minced up. You're going to need a lot of garlic for this because it's a garlic chicken pasta. So, like I said, have this at a medium heat so that your garlic doesn't burn, because it's going to give it a bitter taste. So, make sure your heat is a little bit lower, okay? Now we're going to go ahead and add in our dry white wine. This is going to really bring out that sediment in the bottom of the pan. Okay, I used about a 1/4 cup, no more than 1/2 cup of wine, and don't worry, it's going to cook out all of the alcohol. You're not going to get drunk off of eating this, trust me, okay? So I'm going to stir the bottom of the pan a little bit and make like this little bit of a sauce that we're going to use to create our creamy sauce in a second. All right, so now since the bottom of the pan has kind of cleared up a bit, we're going to go ahead and add in our heavy cream. Now, you don't have to use heavy cream. I used heavy cream. You can use half and half. You can also use light whipping cream as well, or whatever you think is a good substitute. But for me, this is what worked for today. I'm not claiming for this to be a healthy meal. This is just a good one. All right. So whisk that in all together. Incorporate all of those flavors. It's going to turn into a really, really good sauce. All right. So at this point, we're going to get ready to add our chicken back into the pan, okay? So your sauce should be at like a low simmer at this point. make sure that it's turned down, it's not burning at the bottom of the pan, and then make sure you mix the chicken in very well so it's all incorporated within the sauce, okay? So once your chicken is fully incorporated in the sauce, let that simmer for about 5 to 10 minutes, and it should come out a little bit like this. So when it's at this point, you can go ahead and start incorporating your pasta. So if you're using a stringy pasta like I am, like fettuccine noodles or spaghetti or anything like that, be gentle with it. Use some gentle hands with that, because if you're like me, I do not like when my pasta breaks up into smaller pieces or anything like that. So make sure you're using delicate hands when you decide to go ahead and incorporate that. And just gently mix it around in the sauce, making sure that all of your noodles are covered and the chicken is mixed in as well. You don't want your chicken all pushed off to the side, okay? So I'm adding some fresh parsley into the pasta as well. I love the flavor that fresh parsley gives a pasta. Any type of pasta really for me. I would suggest that you give this a try as well, and go ahead and add in your cheese. I didn't add a lot of cheese. I wanted to make the pasta creamier, but not cheesy like macaroni or cheese, anything like that. So I gently went on ahead and mixed that all together, and now it's time for us to have dinner. So stay tuned for that. I really enjoyed making it with my son. The pasta came out really good. If you want the recipe for this dish that I have today, go ahead and check out my Pinterest. That's usually where I will post all the ingredients for every recipe I make. It's Vanity's Kitchen on Pinterest, okay? So check that out for any specifics on ingredients so that you can make this delicious meal that I made today and we are about to enjoy. So if you are new here, hello, my name is Vanity. I'm so glad you came to check me out today. I hope that you liked my video enough to hit that subscribe button and click the notification bell so you can be notified every single time I upload. So until next time,